This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by Lee Health.
Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. Of course, you guys out there are saying, I have the best job in the world. Do I realize it? Yes, I do realize it. I get to meet a lot of fascinating people. And sometimes we even get LPL Bowls on the show. If you don't know what LPL Bowls are, you got to go to Facebook. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But we do have an LPL Bowl here as well. She's an outstanding educator. She's made us proud in the community. Tamara Joy Hunter, we're so thrilled to get you here in the studio. Good to get you here, Tamara.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
There you go. Got to get you talking. Okay, now, first of all, every time I see you, you dress so stylish. Where did you get your style from? Give somebody back home a plug who taught you how to put something together. They looking at you on TV.
I would have to say that comes from my Aunt Nancy.
See there, Aunt Nancy?
My Aunt Nancy is always ready for whatever. She dresses nicely, and she makes sure that we do the same.
Okay. Now, I always say you're from somewhere. I know you're proud of your hometown, and they're looking at you on TV. Where is that?
I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, 757, VA all day.
Okay. Back home, they know you as what?
Joy.
Joy, okay.
Yes.
The tall girl, Joy?
Yes.
Okay. Before we get deep into your interview, your sons are very successful. One of them has been on my show, and I know one of them, he's a star basketball player at Columbia. And the other one, he's smarter than him. Say something about both of them.
Well, Rodney is doing really well at Columbia, and my middle son, Rashawn, is following right along in his footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
He's a scholar athlete. He had a little hiccup this year with a spontaneous pneumothorax. So now he's trying to catch up, but he's doing an amazing job academically. And then we have little Ryan, and he's at Franklin Park. He's in the gifted program there, soaring right there at Franklin Park Elementary
Ryan's
School.
going to be like big time before you know it, too. All your sons are doing well. And the reason I say that, because I remember when I first met your husband, when he brought the basketball player, what's his full name?
Rodney Hunter.
Right, he brought Rodney on the show. And I said, yeah, give me some tips, because I want to use some of these tips on my son. He said, it's his mom. His mom is like on top of the boys all the time. He gives you all the credit. Does he get any credit? Give him some credit.
Oh, no, Daddy's pretty smart. I call him Rain Man because things come naturally to him, and I'm sure that's where it stems from with those genetics for those boys.
And the beautiful thing about what you do is you not only do you have successful children in your house, you carry that on into the school system, which is a great multiplier. And one of the things that you come up with is a gentleman's welcome.
Yes.
I just think that's fascinating. I wanted to get you on the show so we can get even more people to come out to it. First of all, tell us, what is the gentleman's welcome?
A gentleman's welcome is when we recruit a ton of men from the community. We want the students to know that the men in our community support them 100%. So we put it on Facebook. We email it, we text it, we're constantly talking to other people. We're on Lee Pitts Live trying to discuss a gentleman's welcome. We have a lot of volunteers come out to Franklin Park Elementary School. It took some time, but they're starting to understand that it really takes a village. So the men come out, and all they do is just line the front of the school and the bus ramp, and they just give them high fives, cheer them on, tell them they're going to be great. They hold up signs that have quotes that's going to inspire them. And a lot of times those men come back on a regular basis to come and support the school.
And based on the photos that we see on the air as well, you know, their primary responsibility is just shake these children's hands and say, welcome to another year of school?
They form human tunnels coming from both ends of the school, and that's what they do. They high-five them and inspire them for a successful future.
Very good idea. Now, this is taking place at Franklin Park Elementary School when?
On August 10th. Thursday. I know it's the end of the week, but it's Thursday, 7 o'clock a.m.
Okay.
I'll be sending them a reminder 30 minutes before to make sure everyone's in place. The kids are going to be so excited.
Do you have to have a student at Franklin Park Elementary School to participate in this, or you just all gentlemen are welcome?
No, all gentlemen are welcome.
Now, I want you to bear this in mind now. When you're on Lee Pitts Live, you're talking to close to 1 million households. 7 different counties.
Yes.
And there could be some men in different counties who say, I know what it's like. I know the importance of being a role model. I want to come to Franklin Park Elementary School. I want to shake a hand at 7 o'clock in the morning. They are welcome as well?
Yes. We have a ton of women that come out and support our students. And they come from everywhere, Collier County, Immokalee, Naples. They come from everywhere just to support our students. So if they want to come and volunteer, they don't have to be a parent of a student at Franklin Park Elementary School. They could be anyone that loves kids.
No.
And we want them to know it takes a village. So every one of us, each one must teach one. So come and be a part of making a difference in a child's life.
What impact does that have, particularly on a school located in the heart of Dunbar, in the black community, to have the gentleman to come out and encourage them on to education? What impact do you think that has?
I think it changes their view, and they get to see different role models. They get to understand that these men are behind them. So many times people don't know how they can help. It's not that people don't want to help, it's that they don't know how to help. So if we contact the barbers, those are the barbers that they see once a week or twice a week. When that barber is standing at the front of the school giving them a high five because they are at school to get their education, it supports them and it lets them know that, oh, I can be a barber. When they have their doctors, when they have Lee Pitts Live, when they have the mayor, the city councilman, when they have the alphas, all of those people, when they're there standing there to support them, they get to see, oh, that's what I can be.
What's your goal for 2017 in terms of the amount of participation you want to see from volunteers?
Well, the first year we had about 30 men to show up. The second year, we publicized it much more, and it was almost 100 men. And a lot of those men still come back to Franklin Park now. So now they know what they can do, and they come back and they participate. We have Hoops on Mission on Tuesdays. They come every Tuesday. Mr. Jackson does a mentoring program and supports the boys every Tuesday. The Alphas come and work with the Gentlemen's Club. Quite a few people come in and just do reading for fluency to help them with their fluency, because they say fluency is the key to comprehension. So we have a ton of those men that were coming out. They're now coming on campus on a regular basis. So we want to get 200 men this time.
Whoa, and you got enough space for them?
We have space for them.
Okay.
I'll make space for them.
Okay. Now, how does this event, a gentleman's welcome, help the overall mission of Franklin Park Elementary School?
Well, at Franklin Park, our mission is to maintain a positive learning culture where everyone performs at a high level and takes pride in success.
Now, we got a professional jazz player who's sitting here in the studio. He plays the saxophone. I'm going to talk to him about actually providing some nice sax music right there on the sidewalk. That's him right there. He's a renowned, he's listening to everything you said. He's a renowned saxophone player, and he's listening to everything, and he likes working with you, so we're going to make that happen, too. They're going to hear some nice little jazz as they're walking up. That's him right there. That's Douglas. He's going to be in our show next week. People see him next week on the show.
We'll make sure we have those jazz hands ready.
Okay. Well, you're not an ordinary person, so I don't want people to think that you're ordinary, but you seem ordinary. And it's very important that people understand that everybody that we see is not the same. Some people are exceptional and go out and a big achiever. I'm going to list a few things that you've already achieved. You're the district teacher leader for Lee County of the year. You're you're the reading teacher of the year for 2016. You're Alpha Keeper of the Dream Honoree. That's the Martin Luther King Day thing in 2017. You're Junior Achiever Teacher of the Year in 2017. You're the Black Girls Rock. You were part of that. Southwest Florida 2007. You're a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. You just totally have come out and become an impact in our community. I want to congratulate you on that as well.
Thank you, thank you. It was amazing that it came from the community. It wasn't something that I wrote to try to convince someone to believe in me. Everything came from the community, so that was more powerful than anything. So thank you.
When students achieve what, it makes you feel that job has been well done.
When students make growth.
Okay.
So many times people look at the grade and they say, well, students are not learning. But when you bring a student from 2 years below grade level to on grade level, that child is learning. And so many people need to think about that. If a child goes from a 60% to a 70%, they're making growth. And you have to show them that you believe in them. And when you believe in them, they start trying to reach those goals. But when they feel defeated, they get to their frustrational level and they shut down. And we don't want children to shut down. So we have to let them know that we are proud of them when they make growth.
Final question. When somebody, a student in particular, sees a person in a classroom teaching or matriculating that looks like them, ethnically speaking, different races, how important is that people see cultural diversity in the classrooms?
I think it's very important. When you see people that look like you doing things that you may be able to do in life, I think it inspires you. So I think, that's important to have people that look like you available and on campus and volunteering and at a gentleman's welcome to support.
I said final question, but I want you to go back and repeat again the date and time.
The date and time, August 10th, Thursday. We need you there. Come and support the students of our school at Franklin Park Elementary School,
Get that web-
2323
And they
Ford
can hit you up
Street,
on Facebook, and what's that phone
Yes.
number?
239-332-1969.
Tamara Joy
It takes
Hunter.
a village.
Takes a village. Let's bump you out. For those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Tamara Joy Hunter and all the people over at Franklin Park Elementary School for a gentleman's welcome. And if all things play out right, I will be out there as well. We'll be right back.